I've been around and doing it, but now it's my time to shine and start proving it. I'm losing it, I'm moving it. The city is where I'm made, Bostonian flow, I kick it a back day. Yeah, I got game, got in a fan way. We the city of the champs, every sport we play. Spit wetter than the harbor, yeah, I'm flowing like the Charles. I be speeding on this beat, call it turnpike miles. Yeah, it's Boo signing on.
Welcome back, everyone, to the newest edition of Once a Week. I'm Giannouloudis, and with today's message, we're continuing this streak of recent solo messages that pertain to concepts that I like to use in my training seminars and the concepts that I learned through my trainings under Tony Robbins and his team as a life coach to help others. And with today's concept or today's topic, I wanted to explain how this one shift you can make today could drastically shift your life for the better. And it's one that is going to sound just so simple. Yet, it alters things in our lives that have been developing, probably unconsciously, that play such a role in our everyday lives. And that is the metaphors that you're using. See, in school, we learn what a metaphor is on a grammatical level. But we don't tend to take that elsewhere or take that further outside of the worksheets that our teachers like to give us. But when we do, it holds the power to literally shift your beliefs about yourself and your life that could unshackle you and unlock potential that you might not have even noticed was right in front of you the entire time. It's powerful stuff. But if you're like me and you need a refresher on the grammar lessons, we use metaphors when we're trying to explain or communicate a concept or an idea by connecting it to something else. Two things may be very different, but connecting it to something we're familiar with gives us understanding of what the other one is. A metaphor is a symbol for us. We create the picture in our minds when we use a metaphor. And here's where the power starts to come into play. Because throughout human history, symbols are used to create an emotional response and shape our behaviors. Whether that's a picture, or a sound, or an object, a word. An example, for some people, when you see the cross, that communicates to you a response. It could be a higher power, it could bring to you positive emotions, and yet if you draw it, it's just 2 lines. But there's so much significance behind it that when we see this symbol, it shifts our train of thought. The symbol is a metaphor for something else. And you see that across history with numerous symbols, not just that one. Our words are already symbolic. They're powerful as it is. But if that's true, then a metaphor holds more power to shift things because it causes our minds to think about something differently. And with a video we did a few weeks ago on questions, which I'll put at the end of this video, when we think differently, we're asking a different question. And when we ask a different question, we get a different result. So if a metaphor holds so much power, how do we use it to better ourselves? See, I wanted to put this message out to you guys because growing up, we're raised on certain belief symbols that were given to us by the people that are all around us. Some may serve us, while others may not give us the best results. Some could even cause us a great deal of stress. But these belief systems become unconscious, and our lives operate by them without even knowing. But we can understand that through our metaphors, and then we can shift that. Because everything we do is based on the state we're in. And our state is determined by our physiology, meaning what we're doing, and how we represent things in our mind. We teach this in my training seminars. Keep your eyes open for the next one. But if how we represent things in our minds is creating our state, and in turn how we feel and what we do physically, changing that pattern or interrupting it could create a different result and create a better feeling. In one of my sessions with a client, this person continued to say, I'm at the end of my rope. They were so stressed out and emotional that they just continued to say it. I'm at the end of my rope. I'm at the end of my rope. I'm at the end of my rope. So eventually, I just said, all right, how about you let go of the rope and you just come sit over here? The client stopped, smirked at me, and then shifted their focus to what I just said. How they felt prior halted in its tracks, and they needed to change their focus and in turn how they felt, opening up a route for us to talk and in turn pull them out of the negative state and then create a better state. Everything shifted when I said that. One change in the metaphor held so much power to shift this person literally in a moment. And I know that sounds so simple, but we all respond to this shift and then can build off of it. Just like that. My question to you is, what metaphors are you letting run your life that don't serve you? I'm at the end of my rope? Is it something else? I asked my buddy the other day to answer a question for me. I said, finish this sentence. Life is. What is life to you? And he went deep with it. He said, life is here today and could be gone tomorrow. That's his interpretation of life. See, knowing my buddy, he's a very devoted Christian who is absolutely driven to accomplish goals every day of his life because he believes wholeheartedly that God could call him home at any moment. His global metaphor, meaning a metaphor that a lot of his life follows and connects to, creates his behaviors, his emotional intensity, to get up every day, driven to accomplish and move forward. It empowers him every day of his life. And then he asked me the same question. And I stated, life is a gift. Because I believe every single moment we have is a new moment and could be incredible if we look at it the right way. We hold so much power to create in life, to help people, to reach, to explore. The list goes on and on about how incredible life can be. We laughed because people always ask me, why are you so happy? Or why are you always in a good mood? And I think about what I answered the question with, life is. And wouldn't you be happy if every single day, every single moment, you got to open a gift? That metaphor for life with regards to me creates emotional intensity. It creates positive behavior. It creates passion in me. All because of a few words that our minds can connect and run with. Some people answer that life is question very differently. Some say that life is a test. Life is a battle. Life is a struggle. Life is sacred. Life is adventurous. That list can go on and on. But each example holds a different set of beliefs, emotions, behaviors, so much more that follow it. Calling life a test interprets that you could pass or fail. That could carry stress with it. What if you change that to something new? Something more empowering. Something to create a spark in you to enjoy every moment you have, to live out your best life. That's the beauty of this message right here. We hold so much power in our words, and we can alter them for more personal empowerment in this very moment. That's a gift. But I ask you the question, what metaphors are you following in your life that might need to be changed? Are you getting the result that you want? Could you get a better result? I want you to grab a piece of paper and write down what metaphors you have in your life and see how they impact you. Ask yourself the question of what life is to you and see if it empowers you. Metaphors are powerful. We just need to use them in the right way. Run through this right here and see what they mean for you. But guys, go check out the recent once-a-week messages for more information that could help you today, and be sure to subscribe for more videos every single Sunday. Until next week.
know I've been around and doing it, but now it's my time to shine and start proving it. I'm losing it, I'm moving it. The city is where I'm made.